4, I believe that it's going to be a very good fight, which is going to present two styles. One in Andrade will be a pure boxer and left-hander with good boxing skills versus David Benavidez, which is a coming forward, putting the pressure type fighter. I think it's going to be a very, very good fight. The winner of this fight should have his opportunity for Canelo Alvarez. These guys are fighting at super middleweight, and I think it's going to be very entertaining. I still believe that David Benavidez is eventually going to get to Andrade. Andrade is going to make it interesting with his boxing skills. But I believe David Benavidez is just too much. He's just too much of a fighter. He's going to bring in that pressure. He's starting to fight a little bit better with his defense. He's starting to adapt a little bit better. The Caleb Plant fight for him was a very good fight. And I put Andrade and Caleb Plant right about at the same level, skill-wise, even power-wise. And, Caleb Plant fought a very good fight, but he wasn't able to keep David Benavidez off of him. And I don't think that Andrade is going to be able to do the same. So I think it's going to end basically about the same. But if Andrade does a lot of his boxing will be good, but if he does where he wants to stand and fight, prove a point, same thing with the Charlo versus Canelo analysis, which is if he mans up and stands there and fights with them enough, he's eventually going to get caught and get knocked down and probably knocked out. Charlo didn't do that. I mean, he moved a lot. He only was in trouble really when he was on the ropes. And that might be the downfall for Andrade if he gets pushed back a lot enough to get on the ropes or in the corners. And then that's where David Benavidez will be able to tee off on him and eventually hurt him enough to knock him down, knock him out. And again, I believe it's one of those styles, make fights type of fight, and where the boxer might have to stand and fight, and that will be his downfall. So I predict David Benavidez beating Andrade. I'm going to say right now by points, but I honestly believe it's going to be a knockout at some point. And this is one of those fights where the level of competition is gonna come out. Andrade, has looked good against very, very lesser competition, and David Benavidez has fought better competition. So we'll see what happens. In boxing, anything can happen. So again, my prediction is David Benavidez by knockout. Thank you very much. Tune in next time. Thank you.